Craig here. That's great. You've written the blog. Let's have a look what you've done. So, um, because I'm logged in, I always update the the website whenever I log in, seeing as I'm here. Um, I've done the plugins. That's the first thing you should update. Then I update the theme, and we're on the current version of WordPress, so that's fine. Otherwise, that would be the final step to updating everything. And then checking it all looks fine on the front end as well. Just make sure that the updates didn't in fact break anything. But the updates are important to keep the website secure. All right, so let's have a quick look. That all looks fine. Now let's go and have a look at your blogs. So I should be able to find a new blog there under post. We've got two blogs there. Let's have a look if they've appeared on the blog page, both those blogs. Aha! That's because I think we only had one blog at the beginning, and so I called it Christmas blog, of course, and just put it there onto that page. But now you've got two blogs. Let's get in and work on that. So I'll go back to the Christmas blog, and this is in fact set up as a page in the menu. So a little bit complicated, and that's only because you only had one page there at the beginning. But now we're going to have a look, and we're going to get rid of this from the menu. I'll just point out this is a main menu, and that's the only menu that we've got on the website at the moment. So I'll just save that to begin with, and then I'll go and see if I've actually made a page yet for the blogs. No, we haven't got a page yet for that. So what I'm going to do is, in a new tab, I'm going to start a new page, and we'll call it, shall we call it news or blog? I like news, but we can always change it. If we change it, the title up here, that means it's also a good idea to change the permalink and then update the links in the website, etc., etc. So every time you make a change to the website, you've just got to think of how it all ties together. And I understand that you're a bit of a beginner on this. That's fine. Because once I've created this news page, that'll be done. So you won't have to worry about that again. So I'm just going to build this page in case you're interested. I'm just going to do it ultra quick. I've dropped in a heading there. Call it news. It can be. Oops. I'll go back to layout on news. Call that heading 1. And we'll call that extra large. Extra large is fine. Now I'm just going to put a bit of space around that whole section there, that whole row. It'll be a percentage space, but not linked values. I'll put in 3 at the top and say 1 at the bottom and see how that goes. Now this bit I don't expect you to know or understand or whatever. It doesn't matter because we're only ever going to do it once. I'm going to drop in a widget here that calls up the posts. And there's a couple of ways we can do it. We can have, first of all, I'll put in 100 posts per page so we don't have to worry about that again. Let's explore the skins. There's classic, not event, don't like event. Card, I probably don't like. Oh no, card looks all right. Card does look all right. News, quite like news. In fact, I like news the most for your one. I think that's the best. And if we look in general now, we've got to update that again. 100, and it's saying here 1 column. So that must be how news works. It can be in 1 column, but it's spreading it into 2. Complicated, I know. Let's not worry about that. We'll go in and we'll get rid of the metadata, which is like the date and everything. So we'll get rid of the category as well, which is called taxonomy. We'll get rid of that. So what we have here is just a heading and a photo. I like that. I think that'll work. Okay, so now I've created that new page. I can go back to the dashboard and put that new page, back to the WordPress editor. So, yeah. Actually, that's not where I actually want to be. I actually want to be here. Sorry, I pressed the big W to get to here. So I can go to Appearance and Menus and add a new page. Add News to the menu. Put that up here just before Contact, and you'll never need to worry about that again. But there is one thing that we do need to worry about, and that is that when we click on News and we see the new 2 blogs here, this one doesn't have an image in there. So let's just edit this. What we're going to do is we're going to edit this post, and you've written it straight into Gutenberg, which is fine, but it'll look better. Let's just go to, sorry, I'm just over here on the left. I just want to see how the template's been set up. That's fine, all of that's fine. What I usually do is I just usually click off these things and then press update, disable these sections, and we'll just tidy it up in Elementor a bit just for the typesetting. Elementor will automatically put it into a block like that, but I do think it needs a heading, so I'm just going to click on here. The results of both professional and private cleans. So we'll put in here benefits, and you can clean this up from SEO, but cleaning and cleans, that's good SEO. I'll just put some space above this. I'm turning off the link, putting on a percentage, put 3 in there. That's for the whole section. And press update. This is just to clean up the typesetting. Now I'm going to click on that hamburger menu and view page just to look at that. And that looks fine, but it's still not going to have a picture over here. And I'll show you why. So we'll click back here to go to this page again, and we're going to edit this post one more time. And now you've probably got some, look, I think this is a good one. There's a number of reasons why this is a good one to use as the feature image. Let's just see if it works. So the feature image needs to go in there, you update. Now, I've just taken photos that are already in the photo library that we've already put in there in the past. Notice this little thing, View Posters, popped up here on the left. If that disappears, just go back up to the permalink and you can view the post by clicking there. All right, so now when we click on News, we should see that featured image in place. It looks okay, but it's that logo and everything's interfering with the text in that format, the way I've set up the news page. So we'll need to keep that in mind if we keep that format there. So I'm just going to edit this post again and change this featured image. I'll just click on that, and we'll change that one to that one without the badges and everything, and press update. Now we can view our post. Click on News to make sure that photo went in there. And yeah, look, that looks all right. Well, it's a good start anyway. It's better than how it was. So we've got the news and the menu up there. We've got the 2 blogs. Next time you add a blog, it'll automatically appear down here. So remember, you've got to put in the featured image. And then let's just go to this news article one more time. This time we'll just go straight in and edit it with Elementor. And I'm just going to break this up a bit, this article. So I'm going to add a row with 2 columns this time. And I'm going to drag that text widget into, it's being a bit recalcitrant. It's not doing my job. Oh, there it is. Okay, so if at first you don't succeed, I just put a little bit of space above and below this one as well, percentage. It can stay linked for now. I'll put in 3 and see if that works. And let's just drag an image over here. And what have we got in the library? Have I got some square pics? Let's see if we put in some square pics. These are a portrait, landscape. A square pic would be useful. haven't done any square picks. That's okay. Oh no, there's a square pick. Brilliant. Put that square. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to right click on here and I'm going to duplicate this. So we've got it down there twice. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that out from there. Paste this into here. And I'm just going to swap these columns around. And, I'll click on this widget up there. I like to put in full on all the photo widgets. It just works better on all devices. It fills up the available space there. Now, do we have any more square picks? There's one more square pick. Brilliant. And that looks good to me. I'll press update. And let's view that page. That looks good. I'm just going to move that down to the bottom. So back into edit with Elementor. Just going to cut that out of there and delete any extra space. We might need to do it on the left. If it doesn't work in there, it's usually best to edit all text over here on the left anyway. And what we'll do is we'll just drag in, we can use a heading. Put in your name. I'd call it number 6, heading 6, the smallest one. And press update. Let's view that. Probably there's just a bit too much space below the heading, I think. Otherwise, I like it. It looks fine. We'll just clean up that last little bit of extra space there that's and just make it perfect. May as well. We're here. So there's no space below that one. There must be space above this one. Under advanced, under margin. This is set on linked, so we'll turn that off. Put in 0. No. Put in 2. 2. I think 2. And view that page. Yeah, that looks great. Happy with that. All right, and when you want to share it, just copy on that link and share it to your social media, and that's your new blog post. A note up here, it's still got the breadcrumbs and the name, so let's just get rid of that. I don't like to see uncategorized, and the fact that it says uncategorized, we could fix that up for things down the track. I'll just explain. So the categories, which is where it gets categorized from, let's look at those categories. And it's uncategorized. We'll add a new one. Benefits of cleaning, but you can always change this. Just look up WordPress categories. There'll be everything you need to know, but just really basically, categories, they appear for the posts here. So here under posts on the dashboard, that's where your categories are. You can see benefits of cleanings come up straight away. All right, so we just click on benefits of cleaning categories and click turn off uncategorized. But what we'll also do to try and get rid of those breadcrumbs, even though it's meant to be disabled, what we'll do is we'll make it a full width stretched design. We'll say no sidebar, and the template can be Elementor full width. Let's just try that. I think they're the right settings from memory. We'll just have a look and see if that worked. And yeah, that's worked, and that's gotten rid of the categories. Okay. So that's it. That's it. That's the job done. So just keep those things in mind when you write your next blog post, and that will appear automatically down here on this page. All right, thanks for watching. Good work. Keep up the news blogging. It's a very effective way to increase SEO on the website by using SEO friendly words that are relevant to your site, such as cleaner, lease, bond, etc. And also it gives you, if you're providing great information that's valuable to your audience, of course sharing this to social media is helpful as well. All right, thanks for watching and have a great day.